And here we have a chain technique. So I didn't give this a name because chains don't necessarily have names in our system. We don't have a kind of a thing, basically. Maybe it's a pendulum. Probably not, because a pendulum is a downward strike. But anyway, regardless, it is a chain technique. What would you call a chain in our system today? What name would you give it to match with the Kenpo terminology that we already have? What would a chain, or what should a chain maybe have as its name? Pop that down below if you want as well. I'd be interested to see what people think and how they think in terms of naming these things. But this is a chain technique, as we said. So we will carry forward on this. It is a step out wheel kick or roundhouse kick. And then we have a follow on kick to the back, or kidney in this case, as we can see here. So not unlike to maybe one of like leap from danger or one of those types of techniques that we have today, but definitely not something we do. That idea of committing to, that technique in the same way, stepping out and just throwing your kick in and then hitting that when a weapon is swinging at you, it's interesting to look at it because that weapon is obviously coming across your line and you're stepping out towards that arc. There's a lot of very deft footwork and deft maneuvering to be kind of taken into account there. So it is a kind of inward downward swing with the chain as well. So obviously you can move outside of that, but it is still coming across your body line. So might break a few rules for us. Certainly the idea of crossing your body line and striking at the same time is addressed here, because that roundhouse kick into the stomach or into the midsection is obviously a strike as we're crossing our outward line as well here. But like I said, interesting that we don't have that technique or any parts of it in some ways as a weapon technique today. So interesting that that was completely removed. Chains, while they follow similar arcs to, or flexible weapons, let's even say flexible weapons, while they do follow similar arcs to a stick or any other weapon that will have a slash done with it, they do have some different mechanics involved, as they can continue to move even at the point where the hand is stopped. They can continue to flail around or wrap around or trap or do other things. So it's interesting that we don't necessarily address flexible weapons in that way in Kenpo either. We've stuck to the kind of three main ones, being the club or stick, the knife, and then the gun in this case as well. So again, interested to see why that would have been removed, or why we wouldn't have necessarily addressed using things like a flail weapon at that point, or a flexible weapon. So if anyone has any insights into that, please feel free to share as usual.